5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, beautiful people? Gilbert, how's it going? Why do I have 2 of these open? Nice. Alright, dude, why you gotta make me retype it in every time? You're in break 2 mini feast? Very good. Okay, I have 2 people that need their bundles open, so I'm going to do that right off the bat, and then we're going to do feasts and everything else. Just these 2 because they waited from last stream. We got Mr. Savage. And he's got 1 bundle. Un bundle. Also, Dominic, thank you for that sub. I'm doing well, dude. Pack open now, dude. Before this gets too cold, cheers. You're all beautiful. All right, Rolo. And then one other. You'll have to ask our point specialist that we have on staff. No, I'm not exactly sure, Chucky. Getting our little warm up in here. All right, Rolo. Not too bad. Nothing like crazy, but you got some hollows and stuff. Honestly, dude, I could probably just wake up and roll out of bed without stretching or do anything. I wanted to get these done because I didn't get them done at the end of last stream. Those 2 bundles. Apparently, you got to loosen your fingers before you start typing anything. All right, and we got Aaron with another mystery bundle. I'm coming off of like allergies slash I don't know what the hell it was. This is like the last of it finally. Aaron, good luck, good luck. So they were purchased last stream, but I am giving them double points because they had to wait until this stream. So yes. And a gold Pikachu. I don't believe they did, but people did buy in. So I'll have to just tell you, because I think it's just 2 people. Well, Nick knows how much I have pre-made, so he should be able to add more at his leisure. Very nice. Okay. The lists aren't fully updated for me, but you could pretty much give double points to the first whatever's on the website. It was there. It was sold out like as soon as I went live. So I'm going to randomize to break 5 because that's what I have updated. Brandon said this feast was his, so it's Brandon's feast. Also, Chucky, you're in the first feast. I don't know if you knew that. And my boy Chucky got dark, dude. It's a dangerous spot. I do not see you in break 2, Chucky. So definitely double check your email. What's up, Tater Tot? I think that means it's out of paper. You're going to Rome, dude? Nice. Oh, and it appears the ink needs to be changed too. So we're just going to do it all at once. You know, I'm looking at the printer ink, and Noir, I'm assuming, is black in Spanish. So in The Boys, one of the superheroes is named Black Noir. So his name is Black Black. That's actually hilarious. I just got that now. Noir is not black in Spanish. What language is it then? Why is it in French? Telecharges l'application. But regardless, the joke still stands. Why is it in French? Is it peppers? We see your party papers. Don't even ask me to do an alignment page. Nobody does that crap. Oh, that's good. It printed off number 4. Your peppers. What did you just do? Well, I hope the first break is a feast. Which I'm 100% sure it is. Okay, I gotta print 1, 2, and 3 again. Apparently you didn't want a duel. Okay, now we're good. Did you ask and then run off to the bathroom, dude? Your papers. I feel like I'm in a fever dream right now. You definitely asked, "Hey, can I duel?" and then you accepted, and then you were gone. Is this you? All right, cheers. Let's get some heat. Good luck, everybody. Wing out. Chucky, I don't. You are like just too complex of a person for me right now. 1 through 8 is all bolt. It filled by the time the countdown was over. Anything beyond 8, then it won't be. Yeah, but more should get added, I believe. I just texted Nick. They kind of all filled at once, so. That's a fire Zard. Mr. Saxton. Sets the tone early for tonight. Your papers. So how are you beautiful people doing this evening? Selby's grass. Jeez. That's good, Mr. Tetsnick. I hope everything's going good with that. Bummed about no work? Don't be bummed. Unless you're productive while being bummed. Because when I'm bummed, then I get aggravated. And then I turn into a very productive person. Sign you dark energy. Pleasure mine. I mean, Tater Tot, that you're gonna find something. Give it time. But I understand. If you were closer, I'd have you working part-time for me. Everything will be perfectly fine. This wasn't like a job interview, Chucky. But I appreciate it. Listen, I've been there before. I pretty much I got fired from my first job opportunity because I caught the boss stealing. Out of college, that was my experience, so I was a failure. Believe you me, I know exactly how you feel. And I know that I would have wanted someone like me telling you that it's going to be fine. So, I'm telling you now, it's going to be fine. I didn't have a person telling me. I had people nagging me. Which made it worse. Dude, Chucky is pumped right now. And that's good. By the way, I pulled Mr. Radish, man. That's Josh. Not easy to pull that. Dude, we're getting a lot of full arts already. Chucky, if this were a movie, the movie just started, dude. Like, we're still at the titles. We're still seeing, like, Universal Studios. We're still seeing, like, ads right now. Yeah, I texted Nick. So he should get that all squared away to add some more. You didn't see I changed it? Did you see that we pulled the other one? Well, I guess what we had posted was exactly what I had pre-made, which was a good amount. So if you want to buy stuff, bundles are still available as well. And those will all be done tonight. So that's more than what we did Wednesday. Beekeeper. I don't know what that is. I'm going to be honest with you. Is that a movie? What's coming soon to a theater near me? Honestly, dude, I haven't been to the theaters in a very long time. There hasn't really been anything worth for me, like, going to the movie theater for. Oh, just the title was. I said it, like, the very next stream, I think. The new Ghostbusters movie. Nice. Who's Banana Beard? Correct. So how many feasts do we have then? Like 5? Criminal, I'll double check. I know they're somewhere if I didn't already use them. So like half the feast, half the breaks tonight are feasts. That's a good time. And I literally just answered you. I said I didn't look for them specifically, but I'll look for them by like, you know, I'll see if I still have them if I didn't use them already by tomorrow. No problem. So yeah, if you want to buy stuff tonight, the last stuff left would be bundles. And we still have plenty of booster boxes up for grabs out of that. Gotta walk the dog? All right, Dominic. Yeah, pretty much. And no, that's not bad. I had to re-level alchemy on my mage, and that was expensive. I could have saved money by going around and getting the herbs, but I just didn't feel like it. But I already had like 50K, so it wasn't like crippling. And if I really needed it, I could just buy a token, I guess. So what game is he playing then? Since you can tell by his keyboard. He still plays Valo? Nice. Apparently Valo is like the only game that you can't cheat in, which any other game can't figure it out, I guess, for no good excuse. Does he go controller or keyboard with Valo? I feel like Valo's got to be keyboard mouse. Well, I almost have enough Frost badges to buy one piece of the best like raid gear. You don't think you could play? I'm sure you could. I think like pretty much every game can be played with controller now, aside from like MOBAs. You've been rep grinding for mounts? The rep grind can be fun. I got the Blue Drake without even trying. I was pretty psyched about that. Ooh, the golds are coming out. The Mew. Well, to get the badges for gear, the only way you can get frost badges is like to do ICC, and I haven't. I'm not even geared enough to probably do like a regular 10-man. So I've just been like slowly gearing up. The reason why I leveled up alchemy on my mage is so I could have like just make like a bunch of flasks while I'm leveling. Apparently there's a flask that gives extra loot while you're leveling. You get 5 for doing a daily gamma, like heroic. And then the weekly, if you kill whatever boss is the weekly quest, you get 10. And I'm up to 75 badges. It's 90 for one piece, which is ridiculous. Only to get replaced by, like, I'm presuming a green item in classic Kata. And my mage is blessed, dude. I've been trying to get the fishing rod that you get from the daily fishing. And it's like a chance to be in the like fishing treasures. I've been doing it on my Death Knight every day. I did it once on my mage and he got it. And I was like, what the hell? Absolutely, Chucky. Argent tournament. Every time I get that in random heroics, we end up wiping because our DPS is garbage, and then people just leave, so I just leave. Whenever I look at like the DPS meters and me as the tank is like number 2, I'm like, oh, this is going to be a bad run. A slog. That's like half slug, half dog. Slug Dog. Slugdog Millionaire. I love that movie. Never seen it. It's a classic. The director was M. Night Shyamalan. Actually, I don't know if that was the director. That's a very nice ult. It's a majestic one. Not cute. How can you look at that and say not cute? Well, from the purple, no, that is psychic. And from this is blue, so that's water. Almost. There's still time for Zard, Chucky. Don't you worry. It's jagged, and the thing on its back looks like a weird alien. The thing on its back is like a goat. or like a sheep. Essentially, it's two animals, which is kind of weird. It's sheep with like big hair. You don't like it? I mean, you don't have to be honest. I'm sure a lot of people don't. Alteria's Dragon. Yo, fighting. Yo, give me a Nidorino. Oh, there's still packs on the table, Chucky. And there's all the hollows, reverse hollows. There's a lot. And you got double Beige coins, which those get given out at the end of stream. Pack did not want to be opened. Hey, I caught it. Absolutely. I hope it's good IV. Solid first break. It's a lot of hits. Here's a 17. 17 ain't bad at all. Very good. All right, let's see how fast we can make all these pre-made breaks just disappear. Excuse me. Yeah. Just to keep it rolling. Okie dokes. Need some more top loaders. I tried selling a bunch of Abyss crystals. That right now stuff is not selling on the auction house. Only certain items. We're like, I know there's bots just hovering certain items because as soon as I list them, they get bought immediately. Yeah. Because I'm getting my characters ready for Classic Kata. Dude, I remember when they added Death Knights and Wrath wasn't out yet, my Death Knight was like max level so fast. Because I had a bunch of quests waiting to turn in. Or no, Kata going into Wrath. Just making sure I change the list. Because you could like get all the quests done, ready to turn in, and then you just turn them all in at once. See, I'm a person who loves farming. I like raiding, but raiding is a lot of work, and it requires people to show up, where I feel like everyone who I've ever played with, like, there's always just like 3 or 4 people that they just ghost. They're just gone. They're never there like the whole time. Okay, Blastoise. Well, farming for mounts you could do solo. That's why I like it. But I get what you mean. Arbok. Right. Oh, I forgot. I gotta go kill the 2 bosses for Thunder Fury. Even though I'm 100% gonna get it, it just doesn't matter. It'll be for transmog at this point. But I could solo it on my Death Knight. Yeah, that's because there's not enough people to play the game. People in Classic Wrath are pretty stupid though. And I might rather want like NPCs. See, I don't care if someone's like lacking damage because it's probably due to their gear. It's when people just do stupid stuff like run up to the boss before I get there as the tank. I had that happen a couple times. I'm like, what are you doing? Just let me pull. Family friendly. But yes. Crap. Your peppers. Oh, that is not an easy pull. See, I just tell people in raids, I'm like, hey, like when me and Kyle had to like lead people, I would have to yell at people. I'm like, stop. You're being an idiot, please. I still remember that one rogue literally pulled the entire boss room when it's supposed to come out in waves at you on Kel Facade. And the rogue just runs right in over like, what are you... And we just died because there was too much. And our damage sucked. I literally just hot mic'd and I'm like, rogue, don't do that again. That was very stupid. Thank you. I obviously said it in a way that was not family friendly, but I can sympathize with Bowler. Someone had a weak aura. You know how like you have to run by the slimes after patchwork? Someone had a weak aura that would like raid warning, call the person who died an idiot. Well, it's just like a little obstacle that you can easily avoid. You just run in between them. If you die to that, you're really bad. It 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 warrants getting blasted. Oh man. So like in classic, I was fully world buffed and I died to like trash after the first boss because our healers were like not paying attention. I IMF the entire chat. Everyone was quiet. Haley right now is at dinner with her parents. They went out to eat. It's just me in the house. Your boy. I could yell as loud as I want. No one's going to do anything. I could do that if she was home too, honestly. You never could yell at someone who was bad? I do it on a daily basis. The puppers, so we're having people over tomorrow. And Haley didn't want to deal with it. So they're by her parents. They'll probably be back by like Monday. That was a hit, by the way. Haley saw me like typing to someone in Rocket League, and she's like, "That was really mean." And I looked at her. I was like, "It's a mean world." I was like, "You never seen me play games, have you? This is nothing." It's like babysitting and they don't like it. Well, Luna will like just be she'll be like extra hyper for the first half and then pass out. Haley's like, "Why are you typing that to him?" And I'm like, "Guy's an idiot. He sucks. He blew the game." Me and Baller are on the same wavelength. I understand him. I've definitely like, oh my god. I wish I would have recorded my freak. Honestly, it's good that it wasn't recorded. I got dispelled of my buffs in Ogremar by like one of those griefers. People would just literally make level 10s and then wait to like revive right next to their body. I got all my buffs dispelled after like 2 hours of getting buffed. The things I said were probably the most vile things that you could ever hear. But it was to everyone else's joy because I was in Discord. It was just said out loud. Somebody was laughing so hard they had to like leave. They're like, I was scared to laugh in front of you because it probably would have made you more mad. Today, somebody killed all the auctioneers, so I couldn't use the auction house in Orgrimmar. I literally just left. I was like, I'm not dealing with this. As I was using the auction house, I just see my auction window just closes and the guy the guy that I was using just falls over and dies. And this rogue just lips and hurts after killing all the auctioneers. And I just sat there and I was like, wow. That guy was kind of a dickhead. Oh. The house is vibrating. I think Haley is back. There's a vehicle going in the garage. I literally meant it as family friendly. Y'all are disgusting. I don't remember the word I said. You could say dickhead. Dickhead is not a swear. It's describing the shape in someone's face. Because one is actual, like, it's like scientific terminology. Is someone sneaking into the house, like, slowly? What are you doing?
I'm switching the laundry.
Did you go tanning again?
No, I didn't. I went out to dinner. Leave me and my tanning alone. My parents got you your burger.
Tell them thank you.
Close your door. I got laundry to do.
Oh, now you... Okay, go. Go. Just go.
Oh, my bestie. What's up?
Oh, now you want to sit and talk, huh? You gotta pick one. In or out. Stop. No.
So rude. I did. It was fun. Just me and my parents catching up.
Catching up. We just saw them. Did we not?
Be nice. They're gonna bring Luna back for you on Sunday.
I never said it was a bad thing.
Hey.
I'm just saying, it's not like you guys haven't seen each other in a month. You were hanging out. That's like... Never mind. Where's your invite? I don't know. I didn't get invited. Someone has to work.
Yeah, not me. Love you. I gotta do laundry.
You don't... You just have to press a button. We don't have like a washboard. Making it sound like she's got to go down by the river to wash our clothes. You catch up with your mom every day? Bro, this last bit of cough needs to go. Like, I'm done with it. It's over with. I'm not gonna like acknowledge it anymore. All right, Brandon, this is your break. If it wasn't abundantly obvious. Wherever. I mean, he's probably somewhere. Unless he's like a being of another dimension or something. He really is, though, a being of another dimension. Because that is the pack that I just got for him. That's disgusting. Yeah, clap 2 and clap. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, whenever I get asked, Beej, why didn't you you download like better Twitch TV emotes? Because it's a third-party website and it wants you to log in with your Twitch account, and I don't like that. One more Zard. I gotta add it to the Zard counter. That Zard really is disgusting, though. Like, it looks so cool. And Wigglytuff, dude. I gotta add one to the Wigglytuff counter, too. I'm just gonna have a counter for every single Pokemon card. Fill up my screen. That's what I said. I said once we see the first one, then we'll see more. What do we got here? Volcanion. I wish. I added that one to the counter, right? I kind of just subconsciously did it. I'm not sure if I imagined it. Okay, good. These are going by pretty quick. The 3-boxer is truly like the perfect size. It's like a little snack. Calling you a buyer and even changed your nickname to Discord to buyer once. like he's running a what are those raids where they bid on stuff? Calls you a buyer. What are the raids where they sell the items? They just banned them. Yeah, the GDKP raid. Is that why he's calling you a buyer? Or he's calling you a buyer in general? It's a cute little pet name that he has, a term of endearment. What do I call you as a term of endearment?
You used to call me Bridget Pesa.
What do I call you now?
Pain in your butt.
No. I call you liability.
Same thing.
And then you end up buying a wedge pillow for the top of the bed. I call her liability? Yes. She's not allowed to be on the insurance right now. She's not technically listed on it.
I haven't been since you bought the car.
Yeah, because they don't like you. They saw your name and they're like, no.
More like they saw my age.
Yeah, it's more about her age, but you do have a little record, couple dings, couple scratches.
All 3 accidents were not my fault. I was the victim.
Yeah, that snowbank came out of nowhere.
It really did. I blame the city.
She knocked the sensor off of her car.
I knocked all the sensors off of my car.
Oh, you didn't miss any. I made sure of that.
Took out cruise control and all.
You had cruise control on? Is that why you hit it?
No, I didn't. I was trying to back out. And the snowbank attacked me.
That snowbank, it was just sitting there.
Yeah, it attacked me.
Curbs always jump out of nowhere.
Dude, they really do. Curbs and ice, it always finds me.
You know, thinking of like stuff that jump, like I don't know, like kangaroos, they jump. Curbs,
We don't have
Curbs?
kangaroos native here.
curbs, they're pretty stagnant.
Like your record's all that squeaky clean.
It is.
It isn't.
I swear to God, it is.
How about your ticket?
When I was 16 years old,
Peter.
it's not even on my record anymore. It happened to you? Yeah, the first ticket I got, I was like 16, and I was ripping at 100 on the highway. I got lucky, dude. He clocked me at like 75. If it would have been 100, he could have just took me to jail. But I was young and dumb. What do you expect? Really? See, they see me and they're like, oh, you're good. We like you. You know, I can't cover up that Zard. What's he doing? Is he just... He's going off on joyrides or what? Honestly, that's no good. But if you're driving long hours, you gotta just pull over and stop. See, the trick is, if you're like really tired, but you need to keep going, if it's nice and cold out, you keep those windows down, nice and crispy on your face. And then you gotta put your seat in an uncomfortable position. Jeez. Well, at least he was sober. But like I said, it didn't matter. I got rear-ended once and suffered no casualties, no damage. The person who hit my car, their front end split open because they hit my trailer hitch. But like how hard I got hit, I was like, oh dude, my car's done. I came out of the car like an angry gorilla, and then I saw it was like a mom with her kid, and I calmed down. I was like, okay, let me just breathe. And I'm like waiting to look at my back end because I see hers, and her car is done. Just like split in half at the front. And I go to look at mine, and there's nothing. I don't even think there's a scratch on the trailer hitch. And we basically, like, I was like, so, you're at fault here. I have 0 damage. You want to just go? And she's like, yes, please. And I was like, all right, bye. And I just left. I mean, it honestly would have just been a headache and a waste of my time. That was at a stop sign. She just didn't respect the stop sign, I guess. Red mean go. Me go now. Kid saw me come out of the car, was probably like, "Oh no." And that was in high school. I am what they call a very good driver. That's a very nice hyper. Oh, knock on wood for sure. I mean, what makes you a better driver is just seeing accidents before they happen. Being a bad driver is paying attention to all the other idiots on the road. Constantly looking in rear view and all that. Listen, dude, I grew up driving in the state where like literally the worst drivers live. Everything is easy now. No, you'd be mistaken. It is 100% Chicago, Illinois area. I saw I saw someone yesterday, dude. No, that was today, I think. Yeah, it was today. Someone like, you know how like sometimes there's like a very small pond off of like a ramp, like off of a highway. I saw a big truck literally just stuck in the middle of it, and they were trying to wench it out. And you could tell who the owner was because he was just standing there with his arms crossed. I laugh because it is very easy to avoid that pond. And he was probably driving like an idiot and like just slid in. Like there's a good amount of like grass and land between the pond and the road. And the person just committed, went all the way in. The tow truck people were like standing there scratching their head. They didn't know how they were going to get it out. Someone had to get in the water and like winch it. But like, it's got to be pretty hard to like miss a pond. Like, come on. They're pretty easy, rather. Like, you really got to not be paying attention. Probably killed a couple fish. The bastard. I think hands down the funniest accident I've ever heard was my grandpa, though. God rest his soul. Literally just at the point he was at, he probably shouldn't have been driving anymore, and that was like the last straw when they took his license away. He like drove into like unfinished road when it was very clearly marked off. The cop pulls him over. He gives him the ID. But before that, the officer, what happened? He's like, well, I can't see. So the cop takes the ID back to the car to like run everything, and then my grandpa just pulls off and leaves. He's like, all right, we're done here then. And the cop just followed him home. The cop must have been dying, dude. And then, like, the cops knew my dad because, like, local restaurant. So they talked to my dad, and he's like, well, you know, I didn't want to have to take the license away, but he told me he couldn't see him, and he drove off. Oh, man. To have been in that squad car must have been the funniest thing ever. I've gotten it a couple times. Probably because my first car was like mad sus whenever you looked at it. It was just an old bubble back Durango that like we rattle can the rims. And then I took the catalytic converter off to make the muffler louder. Which, if you do that, you fail the emissions test. If you have any aspirations of passing that. Oh yeah, you have to in every state. So like when I took it to the mechanic, my dad's like, the catalytic converter's gone, and I was like, really? When did that happen? And he was kind of quiet about it. I was like, I don't know what happened. He's like, well, we're just gonna put another one back on. I haven't gotten any requirement to get one, but I have a newer vehicle. Audrey gifting 10 subs. Thank you very, very much. Love you, Audrey. Appreciate you. Very, very kind of you. I love how the notification just broke. It was just like, nah, can't do it. But seriously, Audrey, thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. Absolutely. I can't really give you a good opera voice right now because still getting over the stupid cough. I don't know if it's 4 feasts. I think, or 5 feasts. I think it's 4. It could be 5. I don't know. All I know is I told Nick the exact amount I had pre-made. It's 5? More the merrier. They go by pretty quick. So 5 and 6 are okay. That makes sense. Well, congrats on the second Zard. It's a crazy amount of hits. Probably. She's not coming back?
She might. I'm just picking up right now. So I can bring some of this stuff up for tomorrow. I gotta get the plates and the pizza trays and everything. Oh, I just picked this up.
I do open packs, you know. You open pack? Yeah, I do. She keeps throwing all the packs out in the garbage, and that's not where I want them. I want them all over the place. They're nuts. Which song? Can you do me a favor? Big favor, like the biggest favor I could ever ask for. You're gonna me water in the garage.
You don't have any in your fridge?
I drank it all.
I just put some in there.
No, you didn't. Oh, zombie. Well, there's like 100 different variations of this song. This is a one boxer, isn't it? drinking both now, very fast. Thank you. You want one too, dude? You want a little Pellegrine? Costco had them on sale again, so I restocked. Chig chug chug? I don't know about that first part, but yeah. Alright, Gilbert, this break is kind of yours, but it's also Audrey and Mark's. Okay, Snorlax coming out. I will try. Oh, I did just pull the Snorlax. What's up, Madness? How you doing, my friend? Might buy a mystery pack? Sounds good to me. All the mystery packs will be done at the end. And I'm doing okay. Just getting over the last bit of this cough. I don't even know how much of these mini fists we did this week. Feels like 10. For Wednesday 5 today, I feel like we did one on Monday though, no? Two guys try breaking you. That's no good, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Handle it out still. Hey. Situations like that just need to be handled, that's all. If it ever happens to me, I'm getting some free labor out of it before I call the police. I can tell you that. Have them clean up the pack room and whatnot. Maybe clean the gutters. Gotcha. Well, that's why you got cameras on. Cameras are very good. Oh, jeez, there was 2 Monday? That's hilarious. How many booster boxes? I don't think any yet. Maybe one? Let me see. One. Literally. I mean, fighting is not a good thing for anyone's health. But for sure. Basically Gran Torino. Jalapeno popper casserole. That sounds interesting. We're making some pizzas tomorrow on that like propane pizza oven that I got in the backyard. I gotta try. That sounds like something I would try, 100%. What makes a casserole a casserole? It's just made in a bowl or served in a bowl. We got ChatGPT for this very reason, but he probably won't answer us because he's mad at us. No, you got some hits. What you mean? And Snorlax. See where I'm from? It's in a pan. You could be right. Casserole in my head means bowl, though. And I could be 100% wrong. Okay. Lives in the mountains, dude. Casserole is a baked dish with a meat or substitute veg and starch, all baked in one dish. So it's got to be baked. Okay. Is it always baked though? See if you can finesse something. Listen, dude, I'm here if you can or if you want to. But what if you make like a green bean casserole? I feel like that's like more like a salad. I don't know if that's baked. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. If someone brings that, I'm like, you can have that. I don't want it. Oh, don't start the pot pie discussion, please. We had such a good week this week. Oh man. Audrey's coming out looking for destruction. Were you here for that madness? That was like the closest that I probably ever was to having a brain aneurysm. This is why my eyes hurt. If you wrap some of the filling in a tortilla, you can call it a burrito. Oh man. And I know it's tortilla, but it's fun. It's more fun to say tortilla. Tortilla. Give me one of them tortillas. Have I never had green bean? I've had it before. I just don't like it. Gave you glaucoma. What are like the symptoms of glaucoma? Like your eyes like bulge out, right? No, calzone is just a pizza puff. We call them panzerottis, though. It's just a pizza folded over. Portillo's is good. I have a feeling, though, dude. So Portillo's sold his company for like billions with a B. I have a feeling that place is going to go to crap. Glaucoma's going blind because your optic nerves are enlarged. I gotcha. Your left eye is almost blind? I'm sorry to hear that, dude. But, like, if you do go blind, you could rock an eye patch, dude, and be like a pirate IRL. And no one can make fun of you either. You can just be like, it's what it is. $1,000 contact? I feel like I could like touch my eyeball, but like contacts would like weird me out. I don't need. It means I'm gonna be buying out all these breaks. It means you gotta sell that contact, dude. $1,000. Jeez. Oh, I gotta grab one thing. should probably divide it up into different pizzas.
I gotta do that in the morning.
I'm just talking to myself right now, aren't I? I said, where's Tater Tot with all this provoking conversation? Regular pot pie is good, but not soup. Don't summon her. Nothing. I don't know why I did that to myself. Damn it, dude. ChatGPT never works anymore. I turned it off during that notification. I'm sorry, criminal. Thank you for that sub. That was like a jump scare. Oh, yeah, now you answer. I might have to add like an updated version of ChatGPT or something, but nothing came up on my end. I think we broke it, dude. No, dude. If you order it at a restaurant and they bring out soup instead of the pot pie order, I'm be like, what happened? Where was the breakdown of communication here? How does one put ranch dressing on a Caesar salad? Well, then it's not a Caesar salad. I feel like what defines the Caesar salad is the dressing. Ballin' Kid, you care to elaborate? Because I heard you are like a savant for Caesar salad. No? Okay. Never mind then. You ordered a Caesar? So then you're going to get a Caesar salad with ranch dressing. That's just going to be kind of weird. Gross. Kaiser is the worst dressing, dude. Kaiser's Legion. I don't know. That's the type of questions that are going to hurt my head. Give me nightmares. Blue cheese is 10 out of 10 the worst dressing in the world. I will agree with you on that one. Blue cheese anything. Blue cheese is like, hey, you know this dish that I'm going to order that tastes perfectly good? I want to make it taste like bad. Can I do that? Yeah, sure you can, sir. There you go. That's what I'm saying, dude. Blue the Bear, you're on an island right now. You're surrounded. Hands up. Drop the cheese right now. Oh no, you said you liked it. Or you don't like it either. Never mind. Yeah, I read it again. You're right. Listen, dude, I'm opening packs. I'm trying to do a lot of things here. Best dressing? That's a tough one too. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not like the biggest fan of salad though. But they do have like these pre-made salads that are like come in like a bag. You just get the bag of lettuce, you mix in the stuff. They have like an Asian one that tastes really good. I don't know what it is though. I think it just says Asian dressing on the bag. Sauce, open pit, 10 out of 10. Although honorable mention for Sweet Heat from Popeyes, which I'm pretty sure is like speed running to diabetes. Chick-fil-A sauce is up there too somewhere. I don't know. I guess it depends on the occasion. Soy, sesame, ginger dress. Yeah. Yeah, what he said. Get diabetes quick, dude. Ooh, that's an alt. Fried wontons. I'm pretty sure that's what. Man, you got out of work so late. Dude, that's why I said you got to buy in like the day before now. And I'm okay with it because then it makes my life easier and having everything ready. All the lists and whatnot. Then we could open more. But there's always next week. It's like 10 minutes, dude. Remember me to make a note to just order extra Caesar dressing for whenever Bowling Kid makes it around to visiting my house. Noted. All right, good. I'm going to make my signature dish, the Caesar salad, for Bowling Kid. And a blue cheeseburger. If someone brought me over blue cheese, which I have people coming over, don't get any ideas because I will do it. If you bring over blue cheese, I'm gonna be like, thanks. I'm gonna throw it out. No, if you want dirty lettuce, you got to go to. I can never remember the pizza place whenever I'm referencing it. It's not Pie 5. I went to go get a salad at that place, and as the worker was putting the salad in the bowl, I was like, you know what? Sorry about that. I'm just going to cancel it all. Like, how do you not see the lettuce is just disgusting? And they're just like, yeah, this looks good. This looks acceptable. This is good lettuce. Can't remember that. It's like fast, like pizza, personal pizza place. It's not Top 5. It's not, damn, dude. I literally drive by it like every other day. There you go, Mod. Mod Pizza, disgusting lettuce. And it sucks because at one point it wasn't, and it was like a good place to just grab like a salad. Yes. This is my first house. I was in a townhouse before, and then I moved into this house. No, it's not being nosy at all, dude. And I don't... Like, honestly, being a homeowner is kind of overrated. You could say stressful, yeah. I hired movers and it was still stressful. And then on top of that, like, the dude installing the internet said that he couldn't install it in this room, and I wasn't there yet. And then they just installed it in the other room. So then I had to run like 100 feet of Ethernet throughout the house. Yeah, that's good. Like before I was renting, and it was like one of my parents' properties that was vacant, and they were just like, why don't you just move in here? And I was like, it was like right before COVID, and I was like, yeah. So if anything went wrong, I could just be like, yo, something's broken. And I didn't have to worry about it. Now if something breaks, it's your problem. You got to figure it out. You got to call people. Oh, yeah. Everything in due time, dude. This is a Mew. Excuse me. Like the first thing to go out, I'm pretty sure was the blower motor. Well, the heater was really loud. Like the blower motor on the heater. And eventually that just imploded on itself and I had to replace it. And then on the hottest day of like, not last year, but it may have been last year. Last year or 2 years ago. The AC just like fried itself on the outside. Radiator. Did I tell you though, the radiators are reliable though. They might not be like fast or modern, but they work. You can't really adjust it, like it's just on and off, I'm pretty sure. Can't set it to like 62 on the nose. Haley at some point this week turned the heat off, but it was like 60 out or 70. And then we had snow the next day, and I'm like, yo, don't turn it off again. Oh, you can? I'm thinking of like my like grade school and high school's radiators, dude, where we'd throw stuff at them and hear it sizzle. Yeah, you know it's not glorious? Waking up shivering. Because the temperature dropped back to the 20s. Gotcha. Room. Don't be cold, do better. That's what I was trying to do by having the heat on. Smart Alec over here. But it's loving heat. And I give it back. Dude, we got the dough rising for the pizzas tomorrow. Very excited for the pizzas. I think he's a Cali boy, dude. Very good. There you go. He's proud of his craft, dude. I respect it. Buckets. Garrett's seen it. It's been a minute since we've seen the Aerodactyl, too. Excuse me. Dude, this last bit of cough is very stubborn. It's over. It's had its time, and it just doesn't want to go now. But it will. I'm going to make it go. Maybe one of these days I'll get a shiny. Hopefully not on that Pokemon though, because that would be disappointing. Absolutely. You're good, dude. You're just talking to my boy Gilbert. You're okay. Oh, you're back? Welcome. Welcome, Tater Tot. Welcome back. Welcome to the pack open. I'm making pretty good time on these feasts, I can tell you that. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, jeez. You made Baller sandwich and he hates it? Was it a Caesar salad sandwich? Did you put dressing on it? Because that's a no-go. Oh, I grew up in Catholic schools, dude, so the nuns put the fear of God into me. Grilled peanut butter? Oh, peanut butter Nutella, though. That's a Sahara Desert. I'm just saying, obviously the prospect of you making a sandwich is very kind, but like, dude, that's a dry sandwich. You toast the bread too? Okay, if you made a, okay, if you just had a plain peanut butter sandwich, it's not it's not a wet sandwich per se, like moist. It's dry. Nutella is like double dry though. The reason why peanut butter and jelly is a good sandwich is because like the jelly kind of cancels out the peanut butter. Ketchup, what? Mustard, also what? But like also dry? No, and tater tot, it's nothing against you. You can have that sandwich. That sandwich sounds good. But you gotta have like water on hand. Or something. Glass of milk. Peanut butter Nutella is a combo though. I don't know if I'd go there. I bet it's good, but like I wouldn't think to like reach for those two. Dry condiment is more like spices. What would a wet condiment other than like what? I'm not sure. I was talking more about just like on a sandwich, just peanut butter and then Nutella. It's going to be a drier sandwich. You ever had Nutella on a tortilla? Tortilla? Pretty good. Flour, not corn. Corn is gross. Not a fan of Nutella? This guy over here. It's like saying you hate like Christmas and Santa Claus. No, I guess it's not for everybody. Dude, I was eating Nutella back in the day. Kids would look at you funny. They're like, why do you have a chocolate sandwich? I'm like, it's not chocolate, stupid. Listen, this is something you don't even know about. And then Nutella got cool like right around COVID. Nutella's been around for a while. They brought it to the U.S. And I think they initially marketed it as like a healthier alternative, which is not the truth. That's a shiny Pidgeot. That's clean. Okay, that's 2. That's actually insane. I don't think I've ever done that. But do you understand what I was saying, Tater Tot, about it being dry? It's after you take a couple bites of just a straight peanut butter sandwich, you're gonna be a little bit chalked up. You're gonna be gasping for air. Get him to say beige. I mean, one syllable is easy. For sure. But do you understand, like, I'm just making sure you understand, like, what I meant by that. It was by no means an insult. You don't understand? Okay, if you were to eat just a spoonful of peanut butter, your mouth doesn't get like dry. He flips that around. Hey, listen. I understand. That's what I'm talking about, Tater Tot. You saying Jeeb? Honestly, it's close. Jeeb is pretty good. Jeeb is like my mortal enemy. If I had like an evil twin. My arch rival. See, in my head, I would think it would be dry. I'm sorry. Might be. So you made like a panini. It's not even a sandwich. It's a panini. You think the butter prevents it from being dry? Probably. I thought the butter just makes it so the bread browns up nice. That? Let's go, dude. I don't see why I wouldn't remember. Especially if you were around a lot and you watched it a lot in front of them. That is a majestic horse right there. A majestic unicorn. Oh my gosh. Well, we got very close to a Snorlax just now. I don't even know the last time I pulled that. Gotcha. Bowler's playing Rocket League and he's saying some not nice things about his teammates. See, that was me every game in Rocket League, so I just stopped playing it. I got tired of like constantly having bad teammates because that's all it is. See, I've played enough of it. I played it right when it came out, and I was like flying before people even knew what flying was. And then I came back to it after I stopped playing for like probably a couple of years, and I was like, oh, everyone's just like at this level now. I usually do too, but like Rocket League is just like it's less. It really is less enjoyable for me. Some good old-fashioned COD. I'm enjoying WoW right now. Kind of just like I enjoy preparing to like make leveling easier. I'm weird like that. Gold farming here and there. Even though it's pretty hard to gold farm because like I feel like nobody buys anything right now. Like the server's a little bit dead. Alright, I think we have another mini feast, so I gotta randomize. Time to randomize. Gilbert, you almost bought out 2 different breaks, but one spot snuck in each time. Madness, good to see you, buddy. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Yes. Of course, Mr. Dan. What you think? I'm going to put the Snorlax as the goal and pigs showing up? That would be no fair. That is up to Gilbert. Someone pulled the All Giratina like a couple months ago now. But yeah. Fire for Psychic's a bold move, dude. But Dan is committed to Articunos. Oh yeah, you're good. Now it's Gold Snorlax. All right. Let's go. Abomasnow. The Abominable Snowman. Well, we waited a while for the Giratina to get pulled. It makes it more fun, because then it pops up. Wigglytuff. Dude, we're making crazy good time tonight. No, Audrey, because I pre-made basically enough for what was posted, which I thought was a lot. It was like 20 boxes. And Gilbert did go off. Like, I made that amount of breaks thinking I would have a couple left over. I was wrong. Next time I'll make another case worth. This cough isn't even a cough anymore, it's just a tickle. It's annoying. Well, except the two that I did at the beginning. Those get double points. Yeah. I believe it was Rolo and Aaron Ozentowski. Gold train. Galarian Berserker. It's a very nice Mewtwo. So Terratot, as a mount hunter, what's your favorite mount that you have in your collection on retail? WoW. Very good question. That's what I try to ask. Ooh, that Wigglytuff. Time Lost Protege. Time Lost is pretty cool. %. Only one spawns. I feel like it only spawns once every server reset. It patrols a big area too, so like you could end up missing it. Now imagine if they had a Pokemon game where like a legendary would spawn once every 7 days. That would be pretty sick. I guess that's the best time to go look for it, is like right when the servers can't come back Tuesday. I'm sure there's just bots just sitting there. I don't even know what you do. You just jump on its back and like, do you have to do like the animation where you fight it? Luna said goodnight. She FaceTimes. That's nice of her. I missed Luna already. Every 2 to 8 hours, but Time Lost itself is rare as... Or its counterpart. What? What do you mean, Boo? ANX? What's ANX? Is that what it spawns as? And this was active during Classic Wrath? So there's 2 Time Lost Protodrake spawns, or are you saying the Time Lost Protodrake is that rare spawn's name? But one of them doesn't drop a mount? Dude, I would be so upset if I saw one and I thought I got it and then it was not the one. I have the add-on that like alarms it. Looks like the blue drakes, but doesn't have any mount. Well, yeah, to get the blue proto, you got to go into Udagard Pinnacle. Udagard. I was really happy about getting the regular blue drake. I lost my mind, dude. I saw like, I forgot that you got like that bag. I almost didn't loot it. It's random. Wait, so can the one that's not the mount take up the spawn so then the Time Lost doesn't spawn? Like it like takes up that slot? Oh, that's annoying. So on top of it, it's rare, and then it's even more rare because of that. That's really annoying. I remember having to deal with that farming Savage Gladiator chain. It was, I think it's like a 25% or 10% chance to drop off of the boss, but it's a 1 in 5 or 1 in 4 to get the boss. Hence all the time loss. Time loss is right. I could promise you there's people botting it right now, though, in Classic Wrath. I have the add-on that will, like, scan the area, but I think you have to, like, be within viewing distance of it. It's not going to just, like, sound the alarm when you're, like, not near it. Well, I'm talking Classic Wrath. You're talking retail. Retail, it's probably easier to get. You got to be within 600 yards. I'll start like logging out near that on like Tuesdays just to like log in and see if I can get it. Which reminds me, I have to buy another egg to try and get the green proto drake. I haven't had the luck to have it yet. It's a 7-day hatch. The green proto drake. What are with these names, dude? God bless. The green proto drake, you get an egg from the oracles once you're exalted. In retail, it's 3 days. In Cataclysm, it's 3 days. In Classic Wrath, it's 7. It changes the 3 days in Kata, which is, wow, thanks. Like, after I grind it and maybe get it. I don't know what the percent chance drop on it is. It's probably low. Probably like what, like 3%? Oh, 8's better than 3. I've probably hatched like 50 eggs at this point. Because I was doing it like pretty early in Classic Wrath. Is something like mount hunting an activity you could do just as a player, or would you have to? No. You could just do that. In retail, you could like do that whenever you want. For like the older mounts. If there's like a mount in a current raid, then you would have to. But like, if you played current WoW and went back to try and get these mounts, you could solo everything. That's what keeps me playing after everybody quits, pretty much. I got a couple mounts in the classic version of the game, which is it's more difficult because the drop rates are weird, and for instance, I have to wait 7 days instead of 3. So you have to farm up the reputation with this specific like group in the game, and then you have to buy the egg from them every time until you get it. The egg's not too expensive. It's like 5 gold. Farming the rep can take a little while, though. I forgot why I farmed the rep for him, though. There was like a benefit to that. I think it was like an enchant or something. Or a consumable. That's what I'm saying. Like, I do enjoy farming like that. I used to do that. So, like, mage in Classic, I needed a mage to farm gold so that my, like, warrior could afford to raid. Because you have to buy consumables every week. Buffs and whatnot. But, like, I would, like, solo pull dungeons and you just kill a bunch of mobs at once, and then that's like your best bet at like getting like a rare item you could sell. But it's fun because you have to like learn how to pull things. You have to like, if you mess up, you just die, and you have to do it all over again. Used to get Oracle's rep for the early. I forgot why I did Oracles. Unless like the difference between the two factions wasn't that like crazy. And like I just did it for the egg. What keeps you even more addicted in DIC is like there's achievements for having a certain amount of different mounts, and it'll give you a mount as a reward. And like that's the only way to get them. Rare last boss trap. I guess I could have multiple chances because all mounts on Classic right now go to all your characters. I wonder if I did the rep on my mage, because I could just buy 2 eggs every week, double my chances. Want to sleep? Say goodnight, chat. All right, let's continue. But yeah, like having mounts is a flex. I mean, I enjoy it. Especially if you could like farm the dungeon or raid solo, it makes it really fun. Because then you could just farm it out. I wonder if I could solo Karazhan as a Death Knight. Just for midnight. I know I could solo Burning or Molten Core, but Burning Crusade raid might be a little bit higher, a little bit more difficult. It drives me nuts that I had everything farmed up for Thunder Fury and it just never dropped for me. And that was like between a year and 2 years of raiding. Never missed a week. But it's a 3% drop, and if it doesn't drop, it doesn't drop. It sucks. T-Tar with a Pidgeotto. So now I have to get it on my Death Knight when the weapon is no longer relevant, just to satisfy it, my need for it. But I guess I could use it for Transmog, so that's a plus. Electric Tree and Uellis Break, I would say. All of these mini feasts popped off. The mini feast is a nice little concoction. Well, gotta wake people up. People were sleeping. Excuse me. This last bit of cough is not, it's trying to hold on, and I'm gonna force it. I'm gonna remove it from my life. Absolutely. Your Nemesis? Dude, that set, when it's not in breaks anymore, people are gonna miss it big time. All these sets are taken for granted. But that just, it's not your Nemesis then. You just like the set. And that's perfectly okay. You enjoy it. Excuse me. Well, yeah, Lost Origin is probably not easily findable in the wild these days. Another solid break. It's a very large stack of hits. All right, number 7. I'd say. I love how I made like a really like healthy amount of breaks, thinking that I would have had a couple left over. Just got to make adjustments. Spider. People falling asleep on me? Yeah, but if you space this out into one boxers, it's like 20 breaks. When they're all one boxers, then yeah, for sure. You're falling asleep? Come on. We're almost there. Got one more mini feast. Oh, that's very kind of you. No code, okay. Or there is a code, but it's in the wrong spot. What the hell was that about? Oh, I've had a cough for like a full week now. And I feel like 4 days before that, my body was trying to fight it off. And it just gave in. Okay, what is going on here, dude? What's with the code in the wrong spot here, Pokemon? What are you trying to do to me here? Messing up my groove here. Bro, they put the code in the wrong spot. How is it my fault? It's not. You ever seen Emperor's New Groove, dude? What happened when the old man threw off his groove? He threw him off the pyramid. Made an example of him. Do I even open, he says. I probably open more than a good amount of the population on the planet. If you really think about it. So yes, I do. Use sarcasm. Like, I'm trying to think, literally. Whenever I mean, there's ways to, like, go look. The information is there, it's just going to take a little bit of work adding it all. If, like, ballpark estimate, I probably have opened, like, 20,000 packs or more of Hidden Fates. Not even kidding. That's not even an exaggeration. Hidden Fates, when it came out, I opened for, like, I feel like 3 or 4 years after. It's probably more, to be honest. Hidden Fates was like in every break for years. It's probably the set that I've opened the most, if I think about it. Well, I've done my part in diminishing the Hidden Fate sealed population. Very much so. I'm probably like, not the whole reason, but I'm a good chunk of the reason why a lot of them is gone. Of your desk. With spiders on the computer in the game you're playing, which I don't know what game that is. There's a lot of spiders. There's a lot of spooters. That's Baldur's Gate. Oh, I've heard about that game. How, what's the state of New Ark right now? I haven't heard anything about that game. Are people still playing that game? Ark 2? Yes, the dinosaur game. Well, this one is the Vin Diesel game. Because the devs spent all of their money on that trailer that had Vin Diesel in it. I thought it was out. I literally remember it being a thing. Are they doing the alpha thing where they get all the money and then they shut it off? I've been there before. Bro, I could have sworn they released Ark 2. I feel like we were just talking about it. Like, Audrey, what were we talking about? I thought you were playing it. Dude, I'm hardcore just not remembering that right now. I thought Vin Diesel 2 was out already. I feel like you're memeing, but you're not one to meme. Doesn't even have a release date. So you can't play alpha right now, or beta. Maybe that's what I'm remembering? Dude, I could have sworn it dropped. But, like, I believe you, obviously, but that's so weird. Dude, I'm looking at the mountain of packs I've just opened, the breaks. It's pretty large. Pretty happy with it. Alright, this final break's gonna pop off. I can feel it. What was your main character in class, Boo the Bear, if you're still here? Since you were like worked on like on the dev team. I wonder if you knew that one guy who like recently either quit or was let go from Blizzard and he started streaming. Like Pirates is his name or something. Pirates of something. In WoW. I don't know. I haven't looked yet. Oh, there's mystery packs. There's 10 mystery packs. Those are Audrey's. Which expansion? I mean, which one did you play the most? I guess that's what matters the most. Your most / played, dude. Now, when you say classic, you mean just proper, like when WoW actually was out, like regular WoW, the first expansion. Vanilla, there you go. Vanilla is the proper term, not classic vanilla. What's up, Isaac? Classic retail event, exactly, dude. Like you're at Ben and Jerry's. Warlock, Mage, and Rogue. Dude, raiding with as a Warlock or a Mage, literally one button class. But you get to see big numbers. And it's fun. Dude, don't meme like you didn't play real, man. And Isaac, I hope you're doing okay, my guy. Kangaskhan. Dude, the Warlocks and the tanks had to work together on Twin Imps. Twin Imps, I feel like we wiped on that boss a good amount of times just because of like stupid things happening, like people not understanding aggro. Dragon Warrior? I'd never played that. So there was a boss that was, I streamed it when we did that raid, but it was two bosses. One had to be tanked by a Warlock and one had to be tanked by a Warrior. But every so often the bosses would switch places, like teleport to each other's spots. So then you had to like switch the tanks. So you had one Warlock and one Warrior on each side. And if you missed the taunt, you got absolutely like just smacked in your head. Yeah, everything's going good. But you had to like tank it as the warrior until the warlock got enough aggro. So you would just sit there just hoping to God you didn't die. No more breaks, just because we did a lot of mini feasts and I made exactly the amount that I needed. So sorry about that, but we did a lot. They just sold out really quick. We do have bundles up though. Two people bought 50 of the 80 spots before. I tell people to buy them before we go live. They listened. About the same, maybe more. These mini feasts have been a hit because we could do a lot of them. You were probably the youngest in the entire guild. I never was a part of a big guild raiding like that regularly every week until Classic Vanilla came out. So that was like my first time experiencing it. It was pretty fun. I loved it. It was during lockdown, so there's nothing else to do. I would get off a stream here and I would just like farm gold and do whatever. I mean, Classic Cataclysm is going to be coming out. So you get to play like that expansion when it came out as it would be. Otherwise, there's retail, which is current WoW. For a new player, see, playing Classic made me a better player in the game because then I understood everything more. Because it was like the most basic version of the game. Season of Discovery is probably not good for a new person. Because it is just randomness, I feel like. I feel like Season of Discovery is like putting a spin on what you know already. I still don't know exactly what it is, but I know that like certain classes that are damage are now healing and all that stuff. Classic Wrath is pretty fun, and like they make it, I think they give you like a free max level character. Don't they now? Or you had to buy it or something. If not, they have like boosted XP. Right. Dude, I remember trying to level on my warrior. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to tank. It'll be easy to get groups. It was not easy. Everyone just used mages and were AoE farming. If you didn't have a Ravager, you couldn't find a group. Warrior was like the worst leveling experience altogether. Suck. Warriors were like not good until you got to raid, pretty much. Then you had to worry about hit rating and all that. Oh god. Getting to max hit rating, I guess it was easier on Orc because you could just use an axe, but still it was difficult. Dude, I feel like more than, it was like 60% of our raid was warriors. Well, everyone went back with all the tools and understanding how to min-max. Our guild was pretty sick though. We like cleared like 3 raids in a night. We'd all do rag. Well, when AQ came out, we did AQ. We did Molten Core. We split up and did Onyxia in 2 different groups. And then ZG on the weekend. Do BWL too. You get banned for add-ons. I can't imagine playing the game without add-ons. You need that info. Especially as a tank, you need to be watching the aggro. It was my understanding too that a lot of people's computers back in the day could not handle those raids. So you'd just be watching a flip book. No, I didn't. I didn't play the game in 2004. I didn't even have a computer that could like handle it back then. Bro, in 2004, I was like in 4th grade. Bro, during boss fights, your computer probably like was like 50 degrees hotter. Frame rate just drops. The spiders from Nax? Nax was probably like unplayable. Bro, I remember the first time I tried playing WoW. It was during Wrath of the Lich King because I wanted a Death Knight. If I was on my parents' computer and I flew anywhere near Udawar, it would just log me out. The computer couldn't handle it. And if I did that, my buddy would have to log in and move my character. They had a computer without even a graphics card, so I wasn't surprised. Well, like, my parents were not very trusting of like putting their credit card online, especially back in the day. And the subscription, like at its time, was very expensive. I think it's been 15 a month for a while. Dude, 15 in 2004? That's a lot of money. People don't want to pay that now. I remember when I did get to like play, like actually, I would have to buy the pregame cards. Like the month or two loaded on it. Wow, we did pull it tonight. Dan, your Articuno senses were on. That is very rare. Dan's already sleeping. I don't know why I just said his name. And the Zards were like a little bit shy tonight, but now they're coming out. TeamSpeak was literally a virus. TeamSpeak like broke my computer. I remember when Curse Voice was a thing before Discord. Discord like came out of nowhere, I feel like, for me. Ventrilo, dude. Ventrilo is like the cup phone with the string, dude. But it did work. Bro, how about Skype? Me and my friends who use Skype. That was like the first one we like, I think like we like used. And then we stopped using it because whenever people would call or try to join the call, it would like tab you out. And you just get cussed out immediately. Because it was always in the middle of a team fight. Okay. Double Zards. Gilbert. He might be sleeping, but he's going to wake up to some Zards. Bro, I don't know how people use TeamSpeak. Is that like legitimately like I had to uninstall it. It like broke my computer. Probably. All I know is like I'm pretty sure my computer like blue screened after installing TeamSpeak. I like uninstall. I'm like I'm never downloading that again. Gotcha. Super Hoods. Thank you for that sub. Oh, Super Hoods. Those are actually yours, Zard. Sorry, Gilbert. You were dark. I assumed that was Gilbert. Gilbert's still going to get plenty of feet, though. Well, after playing Classic, I can actually talk about, like, Vanilla WoW and be knowledgeable about it. Before we played, before Blizzard came out with their own Classic, though, I played with Kyle on Chronos. I made it to, like, level 20, and I was like, this is the worst thing ever. I remember we went to the Salt Flats, and I would die every time, but I took this one mage with me every time. We would just world PvP and just gank people. That mage couldn't play the game for a solid hour. It made me happy. I just do not miss the world buffs, dude. You had to like spend like 2 or 3 hours just getting world buffs. She's in the ER room. Karina, I'm sorry that your arm hurts, but I hope everything's going okay with you. You're awesome. I hope everything's going good. Well, the problem, and no problem. The problem that Classic Vanilla had was all the tanks were Fury Prot. So I was Fury Prot. You're literally like, I think I had to like get 2 daggers during like the first raid when it was just MC. I think I had like Corehound Tooth and the other dagger from in there. So like you're taking those from rogues. And a lot of times like the tanks didn't get prio. Then it would hurt the raid because if they wanted to clear faster, I can't maintain threat if I don't have good gear. I was hit capped though. That was like a pre-raid requirement. You had to use like leather gear though. As a tank though, you couldn't get hit capped now. Because you had to like worry about like not just getting one tapped by everything. That was another Zard, by the way. Dude, one of them was the shoulders, the True Strike shoulders, off of the Boston Ubers. I never got those because literally everyone rolled on them because they were, I think they were leather. If not, they were like mail. And then you had to do the Devil Source set to get the hit cap. If you were DPS. If you were a tank, you couldn't do that because you would get absolutely smacked. But if you used axes, I used like those 2 world drop axes, the Flurry axe and then Deepwoods, before I got the daggers. And then you had to use the dagger gloves though. So like you were losing a lot of armor. That was a wild time. I feel like that was such a circus. I was so afraid of dying the entire time. I think in Nex, I hardcore just used a shield because I was dying too often. Stuff was hitting too hard. I remember doing patchwork for the first time, and we had 5 tanks. All the tanks got one shot by the hatefuls. It just went doo doo doo. Nobody was ready for it. See, dude, like, classic vanilla was a business. You had to pay to get teleported. You could pay to get the buffs. You had to pay for someone to drop, like, the world, like, the actual, like, world drop boss buffs. ZG buff was the best buff to get. And by the end of me playing it, nobody was dropping that. Like, nobody had it. They were just waiting for someone to drop, like, 5K. I hear you, Superhoods. I hear you big time. And last pack magic. Hoopa. That was a solid break. You'll get it, Boo, because you're awesome. You are very welcome. Audrey, if you'd be okay with it, can I bump your 10 bundles to Monday? Just because I have to drive out to Nick to make sure all this gets out on time. And my throat is starting to hurt again, and I don't want to re-aggravate it. But you'll get double points. Sorry about that. But that'll be the first thing I open Monday. Yeah. But I think you'll get it. Because you're awesome. So you get VIP status Monday. The first block of the stream is your bundles. Damn, dude, we opened a lot. I created another mountain over here. Guys, thank you for another amazing week. I love every single one of you. You're all beautiful. Be on the lookout for Monday's breaks. We can go crazy next week too. But thank you, every single one of you. You're all beautiful. And I'll see you guys Sunday. If not, I'll see you Monday.